Hey everybody, I'm Vasel, and today we're taking a look here at a little game called Fairy Lights. This is from Sit Down, who makes a lot of speed games, but this is not a speed game. This is a game in which you're collecting these little cute Pokemon type creatures, bulbs, and it's a bit of a push your luck style game. Let's take a look. As silly as this is, I do want to point out that these cards come out with these nice little ribbons here. These are like, it gives you the whole idea of it's fairy dust. And I do want to give a shout out to just how cute all the little things here look. And the cards are decent quality, which is good. So you're going to have all of these cards. Make a big deck of these cards. We'll shuffle them, and we'll get ready to start the game. We're going to have all these cards out here. And by the way, the back of the card shows you the composition of the deck and what's inside it. So there are 28 of these little yellow dudes and 6 double yellow dudes. But you're going to take the top. If there are no cards revealed, then you must reveal a card. Boom. But let's say I started my turn and this card was already out here. Then I may reveal a card. All right, so as long as there is less than 5 cards, then you may reveal a card. But if there's 5 cards, you can't reveal a card. Now, you can keep revealing cards if you want to, and but you've got to be careful because you never want to reveal the same color twice in a row. So far I'm doing fine. Maybe I should stop here. Let's reveal one more. All right, not too bad, but I can't reveal any more cards because there are 5 out there. Now, after you stop revealing cards, you then take cards. If there's 1 to 4 cards, you take 1 color. If there are 5, you take 2 colors. So here I might say, I'm going to take these 2 yellows, and I'll take the whites. And I'm going to take these and put them in front of me. If you have, these are called bulbs, by the way, different color bulbs. If you have 1 or 2, you're fine. So both of these are 1. But if you have a multiple of 3, you're going to put them down in a scoring stack, and the stars are worth how many points they are. But if there's any other number, then it's out. Let me show you. So these are here. Let's pretend it comes back to me. It's my turn. I'm like, I could not even take a turn and just take an orange or a pink, but nah. A yellow. Ooh. See, if I stop here now, I'll take that yellow. It's a multiple of 3. But I would love to get 2 colors. So I'll draw another one. Pink, and I'll draw another one. Yellow. Oh, see, now this is problematic. I have to take 2 colors. So in this case, I would take the orange and the 2 pinks. The reason I'm not taking the 2 yellows is because if I take them, I have to take all the color. If I take it, I would have 4 yellows, and then I would have to discard them. So then the next time it's my turn, now there's, oh, I just turned one over like that, so my turn's immediately over, and I get nothing. That's kind of how the game's going to work. And so you'll see there's different stars on the cards. There are doubles that count as 2 bulbs. There's these really beautiful dragonfly bulbs or whatever they are, which are worth a lot of points, but there's only, I think, 5 of them in a deck, so only 1 person is ever going to score it. So, anything that at the end of the game, any sets that you had started but don't finish, and the game ends when the deck's out, those will actually lose you points. And so after that, whoever has the most points is the winner. Okay, so Fairy Lights is a push your luck game, but it has kind of a twist on it in the sense that you're turning over a card. You don't want to turn over 2 of the same color in a row, which is, there's a lot of games that do this. I can't. There's so many games that have this same idea to them. This one, though, you have to get a multiple of 3 before you can score them. And I don't mind that. That's kind of an interesting way to do it. But I found that it makes the game a little weird to teach. So they actually have, in the back of the rule book here, or near the end of the rule book, a spreadsheet. And that's kind of how it is. Are there cards in the shop? No. Then reveal a card. Then is the card the same color as the last card in the shop? Yes, your turn is complete. No. Are there 5 cards? No. Take a color. It feels like the game doesn't flow as smoothly as it should. I understand it, but explaining it to people, if there's 1 card, if there's no cards, you have to turn over 1. If there's 1 to 4, you can keep turning them over. You don't get 2 in a row. And then if you have 1 to 4 cards, you take 1 color, and if you have 5, take 2. Now, this is not overly complex, understand, but for how simple the game is, So I played this with kids, and the younger kids really had a hard time grokking, oh, there's 5 cards, I take 2 colors, 1 to 4, I take 1 color, and then I want a multiple of 3. And for adults, I don't know that there's enough game there. You should just almost always push your luck. Yeah, you'll bust a lot of times, but if you don't bust, you will almost never get points. Yes, if you have 2 blues in front of you and there's 1 blue card out there, fine, my turn's over, I take the blue, I'm done. But many times that won't be the case, and you're forced to push your luck. So when it comes down to it, Fairy Lights is the kind of game that I think it's beautiful, I think it's pretty, I think it's a fun little concept, but it falls just shy of something I would recommend. I'm giving this a 6.5 because it doesn't, I mean, it's so close, but I just feel like it's a little clunkier than it needs to be, and there are lots of games where you'll reveal things and decide, or roll dice or whatever, this press your luck concept, that this one falls just a little short. It's cute, but it doesn't, it's a little too, like I said, a little too complex for young kids, but that also seems to be a good audience for the game, while for adults, they'll get this weird rule, but it's odd. It just feels like it has 1 too many rules, and it has like 5. But this might appeal to some people, and if I played this game, I'll have a good time. It's just that it is a little forgettable, and I don't think it offers anything new to the genre other than adding some mathematics to a push your luck game, which I don't know that anyone was asking for. So that's Fairy Lights. I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.